The Punk Patriot is viewer-supported media. To those of you who have purchased t-shirts and CDs in the past, thank you. To those of you who've donated, thank you. You're the people who make this show possible. After my last video on evolution and capitalism, many of you asked me whether or not I support capitalism. Capitalism is a force of nature. You may as well ask whether or not someone supports a type of gravity. One must keep in mind, however, that markets exist to serve society, and not the other way around. The type of free market that Ron Paul, Lew Rockwell, Rothbard, and Ayn Rand advocate for has this relationship backwards. They advocate a market that has complete dominion over all aspects of society. So I reiterate, society does not exist to support markets. Markets exist to support societies. Because the aforementioned political and economic philosophers have this relationship backwards, their theories are destructive to society. I support the mixed market capitalism advocated by folks like Ralph Nader, and I support Adam Smith's small businesses only form of capitalism. Not laissez-faire capitalism, and not corporate oligarchical capitalism. The corporation is actually a business model that Adam Smith detested. They remove accountability from the market, and allow businesses to take risks that individuals never would. And it frees individuals to act in ways that, free from the consequences, are outside of the context of morality. But corporations have an Achilles heel. Corporations exist under a thing called corporate charter. These charters are issued by state governments. These corporate charters are contracts of a sort, making these corporations promise that they exist to serve the public good. It is clearly the case that many corporations today do not exist to serve the public good. Citizens and leadership in government should be far less shy about revoking corporate charter, especially when a business becomes destructive to society. For instance, BP and Halliburton are both responsible for cutting corners and doing things wrong in order to save money, resulting in one of the worst environmental disasters in decades. An environmental disaster that has the potential to be the worst environmental disaster in modern history. BP and Halliburton have destroyed local economies for generations to come. They should have their corporate charters revoked, and BP and Halliburton should cease to exist as corporations within the bounds of the United States. We the people have the power to do this, and we always have. We should not be afraid to use this power. Let's play a little game, shall we? My task for you, my audience, is to research which state under which BP is incorporated. When you find out, leave the answer in the comments below. Then, we're going to organize, and we're going to take action. The free market does not know good from evil. It only knows profits. Just the same, fire does not know the difference between useful and destructive. It only knows how to burn. A totally free market will always bend towards monopoly, and it's at that point that it ceases to function properly. If left completely to its own devices, capitalism will lead to totalitarianism. Like a fire, it needs to be tended from time to time to keep itself from smothering, as it eats itself alive in a fit of consumption. There must be restrictions placed on the market, because it does not know service from disservice, creation from destruction. The market must be regulated to keep it from destroying society, in the same way that we keep a fire in a fireplace to keep it from burning down our entire house. And when a particular fire gets out of control, it must be snuffed out. This is the Punk Patriot, to life, liberty, and pursuit of a less fucked up government.